Today we explore the behind the scenes of an exceptional evening that marked the Principality of Monaco, the one where Charlene and Albert celebrated the prestigious Bains de Mer in a sumptuous setting that embodies the Monegasque art of living. This evening reveals little-known aspects of royal life and the centuries-old traditions that make Monaco unique in the world. If you are passionate about the world of European royalty, the secrets of palaces, and the fascinating history of princely dynasties, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel, activate the notification bell to not miss any of our exclusive investigations, and leave us your comments to share your impressions of this exceptional evening. Les Bains de Mer represents much more than just a luxury establishment in the history of Monaco. Founded in 1863 by François Blanc, the Société des Bains de Mer de Monaco has been the economic and cultural pillar of the Principality for over 150 years. This unique institution combines prestigious hotels, gourmet restaurants, games, and shows in a strikingly beautiful architectural ensemble that attracts the world's most influential figures each year. When Charlene of Monaco and Prince Albert II entered the gilded doors of the Monte Carlo Casino for this celebration, they were continuing a family tradition that dates back to the very origins of the modern principality. Prince Rainier III, Albert's father, already understood the strategic importance of this institution for the Monegasque economy and its international influence. Grace Kelly, now Princess Grace, had herself participated in many similar soirees, helping to forge Monaco's glamorous reputation in the 1950s and 1960s. The evening began in the private salons of the Hotel Hermitage, where Charlene appeared in an outfit of refined elegance that perfectly reflected her status as a modern princess. Her gown, designed by a renowned couturier, combined tradition and contemporaneity in a style all her own. Since her marriage to Albert in 2011, the former South African swimming champion has developed a sense of style that respects royal protocol while asserting her personality. Her jewelry, likely from the private collections of the Grimaldi family, bears witness to the centuries-old history of this dynasty that has ruled the Rock since 1297. Prince Albert II, heir to a line that transformed a modest fishing port into a global luxury destination, wore a tailored tuxedo that evening, emphasizing his natural poise. His gaze conveyed the gravity of his responsibilities but also the satisfaction of a man who sees his ancestors' legacy flourish. Since his accession to the throne in 2005, he has modernized Monaco's image while preserving its most precious traditions. The celebration takes place in several iconic spaces at Les Bains de Mer. The Monte Carlo Casino, with its historic gaming rooms decorated by Charles Garnier, architect of the Paris Opera, provides a theatrical setting for this exceptional evening. Baccarat crystal chandeliers cast 1,000 reflections on the gilding and precious marble, creating a magical atmosphere that seems to have come straight out of a royal fairy tale. The guests at this exclusive evening represent the international elite of business, culture, and diplomacy. Influential businessmen, renowned artists, high-ranking diplomats, and members of European high society mingle in a relaxed yet respectful atmosphere. Each conversation reveals the geopolitical and economic issues at stake in this small, 2-square-kilometer territory with global reach. The gourmet dinner, orchestrated by the Michelin-starred chefs of the Bains de Mer restaurants, features a menu that celebrates both Monegasque culinary tradition and contemporary gastronomic innovation. The wines served come from the finest European cellars, with certain vintages specially reserved for exceptional occasions such as this one. Each course is a spectacle in itself, revealing the incomparable expertise of the teams who have built the world-renowned Monegasque luxury hospitality industry. The Monte Carlo Opera, another jewel of Les Bains de Mer, then welcomes guests for a private performance specially designed for this celebration. The evening's artistic program combines operatic tradition and contemporary creations, reflecting the ambitious cultural policy pursued by the Principality under the leadership of the royal couple. Charlene and Albert, great music lovers, attentively follow this performance, which illustrates Monegasque artistic excellence. The private conversations between the prince and the directors of Les Bains de Mer reveal his constant attention to the Principality's economic development. Monaco must constantly innovate to maintain its attractiveness in the face of international competition from luxury destinations. Investments in new facilities, the renovation of existing infrastructure, and the development of ever more refined services are ongoing challenges that the princely family closely supports. Charlene, for her part, took advantage of the evening to discuss her philanthropic projects with the dignitaries present. Her foundation, dedicated to drowning prevention and swimming instruction, benefits from the support of numerous international patrons attracted by the cause she passionately defends. This former top-level athlete has transformed her fame into a force for social action, demonstrating that modern royalty can combine prestige and social utility. The evening continued in the private gardens of the Hôtel de Paris, where a specially choreographed fireworks display illuminated the Bay of Monaco. This pyrotechnic display, visible from all parts of the principality, marked the apotheosis of this exceptional celebration. The reflections of the colorful sprays on the Mediterranean created a strikingly beautiful scene that guests admired from the terraces overlooking Port Hercule. Discussions continued into the early hours in the private lounges, where diplomatic and commercial agreements were reached that extended far beyond the scope of this festive evening. Monaco functions as an international crossroads where global decision-makers meet, and these official receptions provide opportunities to develop the Principality's relationships with major economic powers. The historical heritage of Les Bains de Mer is evident in every detail of this flawless organization. From François Blanc, nicknamed the Wizard of Hamburg, who imagined this unique entertainment complex, to the current management who perpetuate this tradition of excellence, the same philosophy guides this institution, to offer a demanding clientele services of incomparable quality in an exceptional setting. The economic dimension of this celebration cannot be overlooked. Les Bains de Mer employs more than 4,000 people and generates a significant portion of the Principality's tax revenue. This evening therefore also serves as a commercial showcase intended to attract international investors and maintain Monaco's attractiveness in the global luxury and high-end tourism markets. The royal couple perfectly masters these multiple challenges. Their presence at this evening reflects both their protocol obligations and their strategic vision for the future of Monaco. They embody a modern royalty, aware of their economic and social responsibilities, yet faithful to the traditions that define their territory's unique identity. The international media covered this event extensively, contributing to Monaco's global reputation. Images of Charlene and Albert in this sumptuous setting travel the world, fueling the Monegasque dream that continues to attract the world's wealthiest personalities. This masterful communication fully contributes to the Principality's development strategy. When this memorable evening ends, it leaves behind much more than just social memories. It reveals how a microstate can maintain its international influence through a refined art of living, subtle cultural diplomacy, and a capacity for constant innovation. Charlene and Albert embody this collective success that makes Monaco a unique model of territorial development. This celebration of the sea baths ultimately illustrates the ability of the Monegasque royalty to reconcile tradition and modernity, prestige and economic efficiency, international influence and local identity. In a rapidly changing world, Monaco proves that it is possible to preserve an exceptional art of living while adapting to contemporary challenges. As the last guests leave the gilded salons and dawn breaks over the Mediterranean, one question remains: how will the Principality of Monaco manage to maintain this level of excellence in the face of the geopolitical and economic transformations of the 21st century?